2 gigabytes? Oh my god. What the hell? Well, fuck me sideways. God damn it. 2 gigabytes. How fucking dare they? Well, now what I'm gonna play? I start the stream and it fucks me in this manner? This isn't fair. I guess we can just read up on what these patch notes are. Clear up shit out of the way. Just my drink and my phone. Okay. Avowed patch notes. Damn. Is this 1.22? Oh no. 1.23? 1.2.3. Man, shut up. Okay. Not what I'm looking for. Avowed Xbox update patch notes. Do 2, 1. Okay, it is 1.2.3. Crashes and major issues. Resolved the crash related to the game thread timing out. Fixed a crash with pressing escape after climbing a ladder. Interesting. Fixed a crash that occurred when playing on PC with an Xbox account signed in and losing an internet connection. Addressed a rare rendering related crash. Yazli now correctly advances a path to the garden quest, even if one last drink was completed before meeting Tamirti and whatever the fuck. Offric now appear as intended in Paradise near the end of Dawn Treader. Ooh, that's the one that I was doing on my other character. Shadows of the Past now progress correctly if the player enters Dakube immediately after it becomes accessible. Sansa now correctly rewards the player when turning in the first map. Wilfrith's map is now removed from the player's inventory when given to Sansa. Removed a quest available icon from a quest giver in Shatterscarp if they are been killed. Got it. Huh. Okay. Wow. Wow, they fixed something that was... Wow, they did it backwards. Okay. Zareps in Deadfall Highland Shatterscarp will no longer follow the player outside their intended area. That is something that I do not like. Like, when I'm fighting an enemy, I'm fighting an enemy. I'm not... We're not playing King of the Hill. So, them not leaving their designated areas to fight me feels so weird. I don't get why. They should pursue, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Barrier collision is now correctly removed after a conversation in front of Naku Kyubei and fast traveling to party camp. I don't know half of these like people's names. More reliably, pairs can no longer skip. Golly. Now I start yawning and shit. Damn. Damn. Arcane Veil got nerfed, so 50% damage reduction got knocked down to 25. I don't like that. I'm already costing Essence, and they added a cooldown, a bigger cooldown. That's sucky. Character is no longer affected by electrified water when standing above it, jumping over it, or standing on an ice platform. Okay, yeah. Companions will now assist in combat more reliably. Thank God. You don't realize how, like, shitty Kai is because we didn't get to that point in the thing. But, like, when I'm not telling him to do abilities, he'll use abilities on the, like, lowest health enemies. He'll use his healing ability or his protection ability when he has maxed health. And it is just, I mean, oh my god. Companions apparently had a chance to disappear after skipping a cutscene. Glad I didn't encounter that. Combat and encounters. Combat encounters. What? Systems, gameplay, and balance updates. One of the sections is combat and encounters. And then right below that is combat encounters. The fuck does that mean? Encounters with waves of enemies now spawn more reliably. Again, this, I mean, it's the thing of a game, but it speaks to a design philosophy when you're going through a sandbox or open world area. You run across these enemies and you're like, okay, this person's this, they're there, they have this route. You can take that into account and you can approach it accordingly. In this game, in certain areas, enemies will just spawn. Like, they will come out of the ground. And if you're, like, led into a cave and there's obvious spawn holes, that's one thing. But when you're in the open world and you, like, oh yeah, I took out all these guys stealthily. Now I'm going to fight the boss by his lonesome. Never mind. 6 dudes just came out of the ether. Now I'm being flanked because I thought I was 1v1ing. So, I mean, wow. Fix rare cases where NPCs would teleport under the map. Improve barrier for waterborne electrical damage. Melee weapons except one-handed swords now properly trigger camera shakes when hitting enemies. Okay. Newly spawned enemies during combat now detect the player correctly. Player movement and camera fixes an issue where the steel Garrow Guard's weapon would enlarge when taking damage before a conversation. The player camera no longer lurches when opening a small lockbox. Oh, I think I know what they mean. The player will no longer levitate briefly after opening a sarcophagus, momentarily uncrouch when opening a small lockbox. Oh, yep, I noticed that. It wasn't just small lockboxes, though. Be unable to move after loading a save where Arcane Veil was active. That's scary. Get stuck aiming down sights after a cutscene. I haven't run into that either. Audio improvements, adjusted music mix volumes based on story moments and vistas in Emerald Stair, Galloway's Tusk, Shatter Scarp, the Garden sound fixes. Arduous delay of motion ability now plays an audio effect upon enemy impact. Barbaric Shout now correctly plays the shout sound every time it is used. Visual and art fixes. Camera framing adjustments before dispelling the barrier to Naku Cube. Huh? Oh, sure. In conversations with gossiping Fiorian citizens in Emerald Stair during the Siege of Paradise quest. Yeah. Controller and inventory fixes. Steam and Xbox icons now appear in the main menu to indicate the logged in account. Settings now correctly apply saved controller layouts after restarting the game. Upon crafting the maximum amount of an item, focus now returns to that item's recipe's entry. Inventory values are now hidden for items that cannot be sold. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm glad for all the fixes. The change to the intended area thing, I'm a little sour about. And also, like, the nerf. I mean, I can see, like, cutting the damage you take in half definitely has a strong effect when you're running into areas that are higher level than you're supposed to be. And I have used that. I for sure have used that. However, I don't know. No feel good about it. The only changes that I want to see. That's part of the experience. What's the point of wanting things if, you know, you end up not wanting them later? Only desires, never pleased. Anyway. Let's do it. Oh dear God. What's happening?
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance. Ugh.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Oh, wow. Why did our two political
there's some kind of blight in the
go to
wilderness
investigate?
and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and
sense.
rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? The Rowatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
Oh, God.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
Huh. What? They, okay. I want to choose one of these. But it, like, doesn't necessarily fit. Fuck. I'm gonna do it. I can't wait to find out what that means.
After? Gods help us. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out. To catch up on old times, I suppose?
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later. First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
Huh? Amelia? No, this is not my first stream. I've done it here and there. I was doing a Dark Souls rerun series thing, but I put a pause on that. Mainly because of other games I'm looking forward to. But also because I'm super inconsistent. I don't know why Streamlabs is
I'll
wigging
bet
out
you're
right now.
glad to be on
I should
dry
probably
land
see if
after that
that's
voyage.
showing up on stream.
Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
But I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
It is showing up. Okay. That's obnoxious. I'm gonna have to try and
Please,
fix that.
how
Make
hard
sure
is
my
it to
HDMI cords.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Oh, is it? I can turn it up. I did testing on my phone to see that my voice wasn't too loud, because I don't want, if I get loud, I don't want it to break into the yellow, but hopefully that's fine.
How hard could it be to find a watcher? How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
Sure.
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say.
Is it picking up my
I wonder
fan?
if it's really the Adherents.
I don't like that.
Keep us
I'm
out
gonna turn
and
the fan
themselves
off.
in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
That works. Otis. Better get stepped on. Oh, you do art? Hey, that's cool. I do art as well. I'm all over the place with it, though. Like I said, not very consistent. I bounce between writing, drawing. I'm not really good at either, though. But, yeah, if you have a place that I can see your art, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
Okay. Oh boy. Showing my inexperience. How the hell do I find people on Discord? I can send you a friend request. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. There you go. I sent one. Alright. Now to help this chick with her lizard problem.
Gods. Is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse. Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks I could stand. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. Azorib saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them, and make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
It opened it in Internet Explorer. Oh, hey, look at that. It's pretty cool. Nice. Oh, yeah, you definitely got the stream aesthetic down. Yeah, no. That's pretty good art.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Ah, it's still doing the thing. Oh, that is obnoxious. My HDMI cords are plugged in. Maybe my capture card is old. I don't know. It's probably OBS. Okay. What's going on here? I'm gonna try to fix this whatever's happening right now. Oh boy. Should I deactivate that? And it's worse. Yeah, it's got to be an issue with these cords. It only started getting this bad when I started fiddling with them. So, make sure those are all tightly secured. Okay. While that reboots. Man, it's spazzing again. Okay. Oh, yeah, here. I'll respond to your Discord. I'm just trying to figure out this stream thing.
I heard a rat behind you.
Behind you, Frog, behind you, Frog.
Let's see if my thing's still wigging out. It is. Good lord. It looks like Kai wants to talk to me. I'll deal with you in a second, Kai. My stream is wigging out. Google's always a friend. Oh, Dios. Oh, Dios. That's enough. Come on, bud. Stop it. It's just someone outside. Leave him alone. Dogs are throwing a fit. Hey, come on. Stop it. Hey, Otis, man. That's enough. You know everyone in the house. Your barking is not going to make them any more comfortable. I know, noises. So many. Now to fix this. Okay. Color space. I'm gonna do an HLG. It's not working. This might be a restart Streamlabs kind of thing. Oh boy. Oh, might be a driver issue. Tragic. Mm.
tests, I found out that the Ripsaw capture card was having issues when attempting to see the live preview. I made sure all the settings were correct, and that did not help at all. I even swapped out the hard drive with an SSD drive on my laptop just to test out and see if the problem was still occurring. And after the hard drive was swapped, it did not fix the issue. I tested this on my regular computer that is using a PCI Express Elgato capture card, but it was not having an issue, so I'm not sure if that is related to.
Okay, it's bullying me. I'm gonna end it right here and restart the Streamlabs. I'm gonna check my drivers and my Windows updates. Amelia, I will still respond to your discords for the